All right, guys, Shotty T here. We have another video, another weekly recap and what is ahead. So, as far as the recap goes, of course, we had the Halloween celebration week. So, all items that you didn't get a chance to redeem, of course, they're convertible items in your inventory. So, anything that has like a clock next to it, make sure you use that to convert. I was able to convert to some speed ups, and you still have an opportunity to use all your tokens to exchange for these various items. I think I ended up getting 1,000 of the decoration chests. So of course I didn't have enough to get that thing as I anticipated. So I wasn't even going to try to buy my way there unless I got lucky with the RNG on those boxes, which I didn't. So we do not have it, but I think we have a handful of people in our alliance that managed to get it. I don't know if they got lucky or if they ended up buying it. I think we got 3 people total, it looks like. But so the one other thing that you can still do is that for the spooky Halloween wagons, you can still donate if you have any more of those jack-o'-lanterns to donate to them. Of course, I've got rid of all of mine. And so you can still use those jack-o'-lanterns to donate to those wagons, and those rewards that'll drop off as a result of the whack. You can still redeem those, convert them into diamonds. So make sure you take advantage of that. Hit that like button. You can like any wagon, not just in your server, but also in another server. You get minimal speed ups, but they do add up. And there's an unlimited amount of likes you can do per wagon, 2 likes per wagon. So just take the time to do that. All right. So as far as what's ahead this week, first of all, there's a compensation. Apparently, there was an issue with Winter Storm last night. I didn't play last night. I was going to play later today, but I still got rewards as if I won all 3 battles. So this is an opportunity to get double the Winter Storm rewards today. So make sure you claim those, which I'm just claiming now. And then whenever you get a chance to do your Winter Storm later today. So take advantage of that opportunity. I think other than that, the arena finished outside the top 100. This was a tough cycle. The arena cycle this week. Let's see what servers are in our grouping. We got 246, 275, 240. I know 246. I know they kind of downsized a little bit, but they do got some strong folks. 275. I think we had some history with them, so we'll see. What my goal is, of course, to finish in the top 70. Uh, and yeah, one more thing of significance. Wanted to save that best for last. Just trying to make sure I didn't forget anything else before I get to it. So we covered that. We covered that. Of course, we got another week of Meteor stuff. Probably 2 more weeks of that. And I'm guessing, just my educated guess, that after that, we're gonna finally get to season 5. Cause check this out, guys. All right, so finally, I was because I always check the servers that are ahead of my timeline to see if they start the new season, but it looks like they have. So check this map out, guys. This map is humongous. I mean, you got the northeast wasteland. So basically, it's like 9 servers on like a mega map. So you got all these territories of land, okay, and obviously they allow you to zoom out even further to navigate. So it doesn't seem like the navigation. It seems like the navigation is pretty easy to get around, but trust me, this map is humongous. Because when I zoom in, I mean, you got these little, I guess these little dancer zombies. So you'll have First Blood. You'll have the MAGA. I guess they'll have the MAGA shards back again, just like they had in season 4. And these tactical fragments. That way you can form more core cards. So it looks like the core cards will be back this season. So I'll probably do a video just to kind of talk about the core cards. And you'll have looks like builder material for the stones. And let's see if we can find one of these Doom Elite. See what they look like. Okay, the cowboy looking Doom Elite's pretty cute there. And let's see what that's a Doom Walker actually. Let's see what the Doom Elites look like. Let's see. Okay, this is a Doom Elite here. So we got a bear. Okay. All right, so you got this, the quartz. So pretty much the same visuals of the materials that they used to upgrade last time. Looks like Opto Electronic Lab. So it looks like this is I believe that's what we had in season 4, because the Opto Lab was like in this area here, and then of course you have your season buildings that come out here. I don't know if they'll bring those things back, but it looks like, I mean, it's always there. But let's go back. All right, let's go back here. It's always good to keep bookmarks, right? Because some people share those with me, so I said, okay, I'll check it out just to see. And then let's look at the epicenter of the whole thing here. So this is the palace, the Golden Palace. You got this big guy with the K on him. So it looks like okay, yeah, they do open up the level 12 resources, because during season, off season, the highest you can go for mining resources level 10, but you can go up to level 12 in the season. So these are that there. Let's look at the other building to see what they look like. All right, these are crystal mines. Okay. So you got crystal mines. You got, yes, let me see if it's anything besides mines that are out here. You got trade posts, of course. So that was similar to what we had in the previous season. Derby grounds. Okay, a little racetrack. We just had the Breeders' Cup this past weekend for those that are horse racing aficionados. Okay. Trailblazer Bank. So a lot of these terminologies, of course, some of the stuff has been put in the tab as far as some FAQs, but I mean, a lot of, unless you're taking notes on stuff, it's always good to experience it live. But there were some other FAQs that were put out, and it looks like it's going to be another tactic card update for season 5. So we'll probably talk about that in the update video. But if you want to check it out in advance, by all means, do so. But the other FAQ that they talked about for season 2, the main thing that you guys want to keep aware of during the entirety of season 5, alliance events such as the exercise and the zombie siege will be temporarily disabled. So this will be the first time that, I think, ever since these two things got introduced in the game, that there's going to be an extended period where none of these are going to exist. So will there be a substitute event that'll take place of that? Because those are pretty good rewards that those two events gives. And the zombie siege you can pretty much do every 3 days, and the exercise you do every other day. So those rewards add up over several months. So I'm curious to see if the game is going to have something to compensate for those missed rewards for an entire season. All right, and then of course, just like any other season, there will be resistance as far as building up. So whatever you gotta move towards the center of the map. Alliance Center, there will be no Alliance Center for season 5. So it'll be similar to season 1, which I kind of had an idea of. Season 1 wasn't my favorite season, probably because of the server I was in at the time. Because we did that, that's when some of the infighting started actually. So maybe in a better server, a setup like this is in a better server. A setup like this is better. Let me mute this here. Okay, so we will see if season 5 is better, and then the battle time, alliance peacetime applied to all 7 days. All right. So the rest of this stuff is kind of unique to the season. So I just want to make sure the key thing to point out is that no alliance exercise and no zombie siege all season. So like I said, we'll see what the substitute thing is for that. But I'm looking forward to it. So a lot of times, because I'm not too far behind that server timeline, so my guess is after this week and after next week we'll have, because normally Meteor event goes on for 3 to 4 weeks. So once that's over, that's when I believe our season will start. And usually they'll have like some type of icon on the upper right where you see all these other icons to kind of give you a countdown of the season. So I'm hoping that the countdown toward the season will at least show up next week, and then maybe they'll have some type of preseason stuff, bingo cards, whatever the case might be, to kind of get you juiced up about the season and go from there. But outside of that, it's just the normal routine of your verses, your exercises while you can still have them, and the zombie sieges. And of course, I'll put my weekly game updates, as well as any other topics you guys want to discuss. I do have one video I definitely want to put out this week for sure. But that'll do it, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll talk to you later.